What up? What up? What up? So it's a no-go with stony rabbit art. And they are kind of like a rabbit. They're a little squirrely over there. Took him forever to get back to me. And he kept saying, we're so far apart. I'm like, well, tell me what you want. And it really just seemed like he was making it up as he went. Like, and then finally in the end, he's like, oh, no, we want 1/3 of, like, let's say you sold a hoodie for 65. We want 1/3 of it. And I'm like, 1/3? Like, 1/3 of what? 1/3 of profits? 1/3 of gross? Like net sales, the whole 65. Like, if I sold it for 65, you want 1/3 of that? And he was like, yep, I want 1/3 of that. I'm like, it costs me more money than that to make it. So it he'd get 1950. It costs me more than 1950 to make it. I'd end up with less. And how the hell is that 1/3? It's not even close to 1/3. So I don't know. So I can't do it. I cannot do it. Like, to me, I think he's being a little greedy, if you ask me. Like, I think he saw dollar signs, but meanwhile, he's like sold stickers to someone else, and I'm sure they didn't pay that kind of money for that to make use of his art. So whatever. But you know, I'm only saying this stuff because he because he took forever to just answer. If he would have just answered me right away, like, and been precise what he wanted, instead of seeming like like, if I would have just said, hey, what's it take to do 200 shirts? He says, you want to do 200 shirts? Typically, we get 1/3 of everything. So, are you comfortable with 1/3? And I would have been like, no. And he says, oh, well, that's what it takes. And I would have moved the fuck on. I wouldn't have been sitting here waiting for a fucking reply for him. But it seems like they were making it up as they went along, they were trying to figure out, and they saw dollar signs in their eyes, and they're like, oh, we hit the lottery. Fucking, we want 1/3. I'm like, so yeah, the lottery didn't come in. I told him I liked his art, but not that much. Mad love to him, let him do his thing, but I can't participate. I gotta twist one up. Sorry. Put my See if I could get this thing to stand up somewhere. I'm getting ready to twist something. I got it there. So, much love, Shelly. Good evening, Mr. Dabr. Yeah. How's it going, bro? Aloha, everyone. What up, Sherry? What up, Kari? Manitoba. Yeah, so he kind of lot. In my opinion, I'd like to see who. Hey, bring your lighter. I'd like to see who did that. Who would do that deal? Like, I really would like to see who has the financial fortitude to be able to do that deal, or willing to take that loss or whatever. Like, well, what happened is I reached out to an artist on Instagram about trying to reproduce some of his art on some shirts. And then it turned into he wants us to do hoodies, and then it turned into he wants 1/3 of everything. And in my opinion, I just think he got a little greedy and he saw dollar signs, because if that was his policy out the box, he would have just said it when I says, hey, what's up about doing some shirts? Yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, as I was saying, I would have had a lot more respect for the guy if he would have just straight up said, like, hey, right out the box, hey, we want a third of everything, instead of making me feel like he was making up the shit as he went along, which is fine. I mean, I don't really give a fuck what he wants to price himself in or out of the market, you know. So I am not salty that we were not able to come up with a deal. I am a little salty as to the way he chose to communicate with me, you know, like, and I'm glad that I was able to push him to come up with an answer today so we can just bury this topic today and be done with it finally. And and I was able to finally find out what he wanted. Man, he kept dancing around it like there's no tomorrow on that topic. He was dancing. I wish I could read it to you guys while on live with you, but I can't. So if I could, I would. So, anyways, if you guys still want one of those B ones, um, feel free to go look him up on Instagram, Stony Rabbit Art, and reach out to him. Maybe he'll be doing some hoodies or shirts or something. And if so, then you could buy it directly from him. But I'm not able to be in it, obviously. Oh, I could doodle up some art too. Like that wasn't even the deal. The deal was, he's an artist and he was doing some things and stuff like that, and he's starting to make some moves and so, I was trying to, you know, bless him and be part of it all at the same time. And and it just didn't work out that way. Like, and I'm okay if it didn't work out that way, but come on, man, have some good communications, man. Keep it 100. Tell people what the fuck you want. Like, come on. Is that asking too much? Like, really? I don't think it is. You know, don't be so undecisive. And guess what? If you're undecisive, just fucking be honest with the person. Say, you know what? I've never done this before. You know, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. It seemed like he was making the shit up as he went. But let's put the question out to you guys. What do you think I should have paid per shirt? Okay, per hoodie. Let's say per hoodie. What do you think I should have paid per hoodie to produce that? Then you heading out to Walmart. So what do you think I should have paid? Should I have paid $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $10, $12, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, $100 per shirt? 25 bucks for per shirt? No, I said per shirt, not for the 200. I think you guys are confused. Per shirt. How much should I pay to him to use his art per shirt? Per shirt or per hoodie? Let's say hoodie. Let's stay on the hoodie topic. Per hoodie. 15 bucks. So $15. Anyone else? Per hoodie? Per shirt per hoodie, 25 bucks. 5 to 10. All right. So here's how it is. Here's how textiles work. All right. If it costs you $6 to make it, you're wholesaling it for $12. You're retailing it for $24. So that means just if I paid him $15, let's say Kari's $25.99. So let's say $25. If I paid Kari's $25 plus the cost of the hoodie, which and the ink and the labor, which puts it at about another $24, we're at 24 and 25 is at let's say it's just $40 hypothetically, which we know it's more than that, but let's say it's $40, right? $40, we have to double it to 80 for wholesale, and we would have to sell it for 160 retail. That garment's not going to bring 160 in retail. That's the problem with trying to pay him $25 for each hoodie. Hell, the hoodie cost me $19 a hoodie. Depending on the sizes. Yeah, but I don't know nothing about this. Okay, so now you know, guys. Now you guys know how what the cost of merchandising is. How much do you think I should pay for someone's art per per hoodie? I'm curious about this one. I'm curious about how much you guys think. And now that I gave you guys the equation. Oh my God. It ain't easy doing business. Everybody thinks there's a buttload of money. I'm gonna message you later about a question. All right. So Shelly, do you still think $5 to $10 now that you heard what I said? Sherry's like $5. $5 isn't out of the question. Like, that's 5 times 200. That's $1,000 right there. $1,000 paying him. I'd pay him $1,000 for him to let me use his art for 200 and help get his name out with this stuff on there too. I think that would be a good little price. I think between $200 and $1,000 for those 200 shirts is fair. Anywhere between there, anywhere that you could land on, negotiate 200 to 1,000 for 200 of them. But much more than that, man. You got to be motherfucking Michael Jackson or something. You got to have like millions of followers or something. You got to have some more value than what's currently there. I'm sorry. You got to bring a little more value than what's currently there. I'm just saying. I got to twist one up, yo. Twist one up. Yeah, I had a nice little busy day today. Making moves. Making moves. Yeah. You know, but as Shelley pointed out, Stony Rabbit doesn't own the market on bees that do dabs. So, we might have to make a move. Create our own stuff. And this is a perfect example why I don't fuck with other artists. Because they want too much for their own rights. Like me, ask me to reproduce my shit. I'll straight up tell you. No. Like, I'm not going to drag you around. Now, if you said only 200 and the price was right, and we could work out something and I can trust you not to overdo your 200, I'd do a flat rate between 200 and 1,000 on some shit. Absolutely, I would. But my only concern is, can I trust you not to do over 200 shirts or 200 hoodies, 200 items? Can I trust you to honor your side of the deal? You know what I mean? That's the only thing. That would be my only concern. And I get where he's coming from. Hell, I expected him to say no out the box, if you want to know the truth. So the fact that we didn't land on anything doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me one bit. Like I said, the only thing that did surprise me is his choice of communicating. Hey, let me know when that's finished. When that stuff's went down. Oh, there we go. We're all twisted up. Did you bring me that liner? Yeah. Yes, you did. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, shit. My phone's at like 15%. Much love. Chat with you later. All right, man. Drive safe, bro. I tell you, if he wants more for him, if he's willing to. Let's let. Absolutely, yeah. If Stony Art was willing to make some hoodies and sell them like that, and sell them at a nice wholesale cost, I'd buy them off of him at wholesale and sell them to you guys. But I really don't think he understands that model yet. He will one day if he wants to get big enough. But greed's a motherfucker. We're chilling in the bed with Dabr right now. That's a crazy looking color right there. That's not even the color of the lighter. It's just the color of the reflection. Here's the color of the lighter. That's the color of the lighter. And that's the color of the reflection. Wow, look at that. You can see the lines and the lines in the lighter where it shrunk down when they heated it. Wow, they canceled mail today, huh? Wow, that's some cold as hell shit. Wow. They canceled mail. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, my back. My back. Oh shit. Well, I'm gonna bounce everybody. Thank you guys for chilling with me. Sorry I wasn't the greatest entertainer tonight. If it would have been me, I would have told you hook me up with that merch, that draw on no money at all, right? Oh, that's all right. He sold me he sold me a Kinko's digital printed copy, and I paid him 55 $55 for it. So congratulations, I ain't mad at him. I've made some money on art myself. So, and it's a nice little piece. Sad we couldn't work out a deal, but again,